What is up, my beautiful people? This is Serenity Soul Invictus. I'm so thankful you're joining me today. Oh my goodness, it's like after 11. I have to get this video out. I have not done a video in so long. I just lost an entire one yesterday due to like negligence, I guess is the only thing I can call it. That deeply hurt me because it was my first mukbang and like I cooked and everything, and oh my god, it was just so good. But anyways, I'm gonna do another one. Perhaps the universe knows why it didn't work out, but you guys, like, oh, I'm so sad. Like, but anyways, we're gonna get through it. We're tough like that, right? Okay, today is Tuesday. Wearing my happy colors, so I'm going to remain upbeat. We are going to talk about an encouraging, motivating topic today. These are 7 steps to transforming your life, to making lasting and permanent changes, to seeing more positive outcomes in your existence. Today, we know in this day and age, everybody talks about change. Everybody wants, like, the change to happen instantly as well. Now, the changes that we see take place, a lot of the time, people want to see more superficial changes. People want to see, like, lose weight and all of these things for looks and all of these other reasons that are not really necessarily important, but we need to change ourselves from within. Like the Bible talks about, I think it's the Apostle Paul that talks about, transforming yourself, not conforming yourself to the patterns of this world, but transforming yourself by the renewing of your mind. Okay, all is mind. This channel is all about mind, guys. Whether it's about eating, whether I'm talking about, like, meditating, whatever it is, it has to do with the mind body connection as well. Consciousness, basically. So we're going to talk about 7 easy steps that you need to take to change. Now, in order to change your life, you're going to have to remember that this is where it's going to start. This is where it really takes place, all in your mind. This is what separates us from every other creature on this planet, is the way we are created, the way our mind operates. We are thinking beings, all right? Some say creatures, I say beings. We are creatures because we are creations of the Creator. But as beings, we are having this, like I said, as spirit beings, we're having this human experience. So we have to remember that our mind is everything. The first step now to move toward change, once you've done that, once you understand that, you're going to have to realize that the first thing you need to build in order to change anything in your life is the desire. That's very important. That's number 1, because that is going to be the driving force that propels you to achieve whatever the goal is that you wish to achieve. Now, if you're serious, you have to know that you have to build this desire constantly. You have to feed this desire. And how do I do that? I do that by making a note of things, making a list of things that give me reasons to continue on, or reasons to work toward this change. So as you sit down and you start to come up with all of these wonderful reasons, like if you want to change a habit, break a habit, sit down and start writing down the reasons why you need to stop, why you need to make a change, okay? All of the benefits that you're going to see come to pass by changing this habit, or whatever it is that you wish to see. That is the first step. The second step to creating this change of life or lifestyle is to engage yourself in the learning process. Whatever it is that you wish to move towards becoming, you're going to have to start learning about it. You're going to have to get passionate, and passion means learning. The learning process is what's going to even build the desire in you even more, because you're going to understand it. You're going to be able to effectively start working towards it, even in an even better way, which is going to enable you to inspire the change also in others. They're going to ask you, how are you able to do this? Why are you doing this? Once you're able to explain to them properly, this shows that you understand it yourself, because you can't explain anything to anybody until you understand it yourself from the depths of it, okay, to the surface. So, like I said before, the learning process, this is about the transformation of your mind, guys, all right, to understand what it is that you're working towards. The third step to transforming your life is to understand and change your concept of self. This is greatly important as well, because If somebody asks you, who are you? This is a question that interviewers love to ask. Me being on an interview in the last couple of weeks myself, this is the question that most people hate the most. Because you're like, who am I? I am Sue. Okay, yes, we know that as according to your resume. What else? Who else are you? Who is Sue? Okay? And when you tell them, this is going to let them know exactly how you feel about yourself, exactly the limitations that you think you've imposed on yourself. You're going to explain to them when this question comes up. Who am I? You know, you are not your job. You're not your name. You're not your surname. You're not your, you're not your country. You're not your race. You're not just this. You are not just your body. You have a body. You live in a body. But this is not who you are, okay? Who your inherent nature is, all right? What do you think about yourself? Do not formulate a self-concept based on what other people think about you. You have to formulate this concept within yourself. So this is like I'm talking about right now, about the renewing of your mind, okay? This is a very deep question for many people. And the tendency for us to believe what other people say is so ingrained in us from childhood that it's very hard to shake. And for some, we spend our lives trying to discover or find ourselves when we were never lost. You're always here. You are your own best friend. All right? So understand that you are a limitless being. Understand that you are a divine being. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and once you believe it and work towards it. So stop thinking that you're just this mother, you're just this wife, you're just this one's sister, you're just this one's child. You are so much more. Okay? And you're put here for so much more of a purpose than you can ever imagine. So do not limit yourself and understand who you are. Know thyself. Now, the next step is equally important. You have to understand the basics of the co-creation process. Because now remember, you're not just creating your life, you are co-creating your life, because you didn't create any of this. All of this is put here for our good use. We have all of the resources in the world that's put here for our benefit, for our good use, and for us to help others. So you have to remember that you are co-creating your existence here along with your creator, who we call God. People call it the all. People call source. This is God's, okay? But it's here for our good use. We co-create, and we co-create sometimes not so good things, because we have to understand that all is mind. We have to get it right up here. The co-creation process is all about understanding the laws and principles of this world, of this realm, of this universe, of ourselves. We have to live according to universal laws. We have to live and abide by these natural laws in order for us to see a better result. You go against those laws, you see calamity, you see death. Okay, so you have to remember to work along with the natural laws in order to see happiness, to see prosperity, to see life. You have to understand and learn what those universal laws are. And there are laws for everything, including ourselves. The laws of Ma'at, for instance. We don't hear about those things unless you're like me, who delve into more esoteric studies, but people don't understand that the laws that we have of the land, a lot of them stem from ancient lands, such as Egypt, where we talk about the laws of Ma'at. The laws of Ma'at, which we're going to get into in a whole different video, is the laws that you learn to live by that are going to cause complete harmony, with our fellow humans on this earth. And it's going to help with the ascension of our souls and understanding who we are in nature. The next step is co-creating your better life. So if you understand these laws now, these universal principles that harmonize life on earth, you have to understand that you're going to have to start doing the work. You're going to have to start the process, taking the time out to plan your life. So whatever it is, you have to develop a plan for it, a strategic plan, okay? If you outline where you want to be, where you want to go, where you are now, map it out. This is very important. Just like any ball game or anything else, you need a plan. If you're going to start a business, you need a business plan. Anything you want to do, you need a plan. So if you're working towards health, better success in your job world or your career, working towards starting your own business, whatever it is, you're going to have to sit down and write down a plan and start to take actions to developing these things as reality for yourselves. The better and sooner you start, the sooner you start, the better your results are going to be. And you're going to not regret starting that soon. All right? Just like everything else, like I said, with fitness or anything else, you're going to have to start planning it out, okay? Because in order for you to become that, let's just say, personal trainer, or become that fit person, or become that whatever it is, you're going to have to start living like it. You're going to have to start. So this is moving into the next step to transforming your life. Co-creating your life, or a better life for yourself, means now to the next step, living differently. You're going to have to start acting as if. Remember, a long time ago I did a video talking about that, which I think I need to redo because that was years ago. But acting as if is very important. This is going to actually be the habit that is going to take you into that transformation day after day after day, and until it becomes the norm. So to live differently, every step you take toward becoming that person that you wish to see yourself become, you're going to have to start. Every step you take is going to get you closer to that. Every step you take, people are going to start seeing it and be like, okay, wow, you know, you're so much different than you were last year, or when we used to go to school together, or whatever it may be, because they're going to see you being steadfast. They're going to see you determined to become this person. You're actually sticking to the plan that you prepared, that you created. All right. The next and final step toward transformation or transforming your life is to be grateful. Okay? Gratitude is the key to opening the doors for your life to receiving more. All right? For yourself. And when you have more, you're able to give more. You're able to do more. You feel better. You know, it's a challenging process, but for us, we take gratitude for granted. Everything we think we can complain about. If you look on the internet, if you look and watch the news, people are offended at everything these days. They're not grateful. If you've got eyes to see this video, you've got ears to hear me speak, you've got the internet, for goodness sake, you have a lot to be grateful for. And many of us don't even have that. But then we have so much to be grateful for around us. Just waking up every morning is something to be grateful for, because as long as you have health, as long as you're alive, as long as you're here, you have opportunity, you have chances. It's not over yet. So you have a lot to be grateful for, all right? So remember that, guys. This was a short video on steps that we all can take to transform our lives. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys, because each and every day you come back. Oh, be sure to make sure you hit that curvaceous notification bell on the side of the subscribe button. That's so that you know when I'm back with a new video, because I may not be recording every day anymore, but at the same time, I'm going to do it however I feel, whenever I see fit. Whenever it hits me, I'll be up here with a video. So, guys, do comment in the comment box below. Leave your feedback. You know I love that. And then like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will be back with another great video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out, guys. Blessed be. Namaste. Bye.